Monday. Let's see if I'll get a notification for this to pop up on my iPad. Look at my hair sticking out all over the place. I've had a very Monday. And I've got a lot going on in my throat here tonight. All right, there we go. Let's see how long this stays this time before it freezes up. So I am sprinkling this out. If you would do the same, that would be fantastic. All right, so I'm going to put this over here. See if it will stay on. Hi, Shelly. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, sorry about my throat today. It's been this way all day. I don't know if I'm getting a cold. I'm really tired. I haven't been resting well, so I think that's just part of the fun right now. So I have a few things to marble. One's going to be a new thing. I tried it on my live on Instagram last week, and I didn't like it, so I washed it off. We'll try again. And I'd really like to know if you have anything in particular you'd like to see me marble. That will help me plan for the next week instead of doing the same thing over and over and over. I'm kind of running out of ideas. For this moment anyway. And you know me, the ideas will strike while I'm sitting at my desk at the office. But this week, nothing came to me at all. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. Mine was really busy, but it went fast and it was nice. I enjoyed it. I just kept busy the whole weekend. And I sat down last night finally, and my husband said, "What are you marbling tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Oh, I guess I better get my act together a little bit." I was fighting with my Cricut, or the design software for Cricut won't work on my Mac anymore. I don't know why. I have a laptop and it won't work. And I put it on my iPad and I don't know how to use it there. I need to figure that out. But it's just crazy. I was just busy all weekend, and my apple jelly turned out marvelous. That was great. So let me get you turned down here and we will get started for the day. So shout out some colors you'd like to see. Hi, Diana. Welcome. You'd like to see on the first project. So I'm going to let the screen catch up with me so I know where I am. Hi, Tracy. I apologize so much for this throat today. Gonna have to be taking a lot of drinks. And unfortunately, it's just water, so I won't be saying too many stupid things. At least not because of alcohol. All right, that's pretty good there. Let me just do it just a touch more. So I've already cleaned the surface off and we're ready to go. So I don't know what colors to use. I've been trying to decide. So somebody send out some colors. I'm going to be marbling a glass bowl. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate that. So I don't know what colors it should be. I don't know if I want to use the Christmas colors, the red and green and white like I did last time for those stemmed wine glasses. That was a pull for me. I had to remember what they were called. Or if I want to do maybe some fall colors. I don't know. Anybody have a suggestion? Thank you, Tracy, if I didn't say that already. It's been a long Monday. Let's go ahead and try the red, green, and white again on the bowl. Let's see how that comes out. Blues and purples. Oh, we could do that. Copper, copper, silver, and gold. That would be pretty, but they won't show very much on the glass. I could use, let's see, let me look what I have here. Let's use let's see, any other suggestions? Let's see. Hello, Maria, how are you? Mariah, is that you? No. I don't know. I think that's an I. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, I forgot to mix up some more white again. I tell you, I was so busy. I got my sewing cabinet painted and upstairs. My machine is a little bit different in size from my mom's, so we had to do some modifications to it to get it to fit in the cabinet. It still doesn't fit perfectly, but I wanted it anyway because now I have some drawers to store things in. I'm so happy you're here. So that's exciting, and of course, when I bought the paint for the drawers, since I didn't buy enough paint for the body, I was so worried about not getting enough for the drawers that I bought the medium-sized bottle of paint. Of course, I could have done with the small one. As per usual, I guessed wrong. But it looks okay. I still need to get the knobs. I need to wait until they go on sale at Hobby Lobby. And then I'll grab some knobs for it. And then I can start loading it up. Oh, well, wonderful. It certainly is fun, isn't it? Very addicting. Today was one of the days when I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I have the energy to do this when I get home. But of course, as usual, I get here and I'm all excited to go. Once I've got it all set up, then it's fine. It's just the idea of getting everything ready and then putting everything away. And I have to prep everything yesterday, so. But if you have any ideas, that would be fantastic for me. I just want a little bit more of this darker blue. I was epoxying this weekend, and I was just busy. I'm so excited that my apple jelly turned out. I wasn't sure, and then I had a moment of panic. I had to call my mom because the Sure Gel, thank you, Pat, that I use to make it gel, didn't have instructions in it in the new packages. And luckily for me, I had an old package that was way dated, and I threw it away, and then I pulled it back out of the trash, and the instructions were in there. I have a bubble right here, and it will not go away. It will not go away. Let's see if I can get it with a pen. Well, we will push it to the side. Oh, that's just odd. I cannot get the bubble to pop. Usually I can with the edge of a paper towel. That one did. There it goes. All right. Okay, let's move this around. So when I'm doing this bowl, I need to devise some way to try to hold on to it. The water is a little bit slimy because it has a little bit of seaweed powder in it. And so it makes it very difficult to hold on to it. And my hands are so small that trying to push against the sides, they just want to slip right up. So it's a challenge. So I think this is good. Let me go get it. Now, as I was prepping this last night, I had it like this and I was prepping it. If there's anything on here that doesn't marble well, it's because I dropped it in the bathtub. I'm surprised it didn't break. Okay, so here I have just a clear glass bowl. Let's see if I can hold on to it. Here we go. Oops, I just slopped. Oh. Can you see where I slipped and put a mark on it? Other than that, it marbled fairly well. I think here is where it hit on the tub, and here's where it hit, my fingers touched it. Oh, well, there we go. Look at that. We have water everywhere. All right, let me get this. I'm going to put it right into my bucket of water here. I'm going to grab a towel and mop off my iPad real quick. And then I'm going to go around and make sure the outlet that's right behind the table didn't get wet. All right, there's that. See, I told you that thing was slippery. Okay, we're pretty good back here. I'll mop up this where it splashed back here. Well, that was a little excitement that I was not anticipating. I almost did that the other day. But I need to get like a little suction cup that will hold that nice and secure for me, so I have a little bit more control. All right. That's the majority of it. Well, it did take nicely. I did purples last Thursday, and oh gosh, I even have it on my glasses, guys. Let me get a towel, a different towel, and clear my glasses. I did purple last Thursday, and it looked good, except I had some hesitation marks. And that's from when I'm going and then I kind of stop. Yeah, I was wondering about gloves too. I have some, I tried some, what are they called? They're here somewhere. Just some of these are not the ones I epoxy with, but the plastic gloves. And they were just as slippery. The problem I have with gloves is most of them, my hands are tiny and I have a hard time finding ones that fit. But I'm going to try that again. We'll try again next week And I'll see, I do have a pair of gloves that might work. I'll have to sample it. I'll have to do some testing. So, look at this mess we have here. Let's get it cleaned up. And then we'll move along. Darn it. That was my biggest concern. When I did it last time, I just put it down, face down on the floral frogs that I used to set my glassware on and kind of tipped it up so the excess ran off still. But I wanted to turn it over so it all run down evenly, but I couldn't because it was so slippery. I knew it would fling across the room if I did. So there we go. I'm throwing glassware today. Yeah, I've got to get something to help that not slip. Because those look like they might turn out well. Oh, my nose is so... Nose is icky, runny. Okay. So... Now, I've got it all over my tumbler. I don't think that stuff tastes very good, so I'm going to wipe it off. It's not harmful because they put it in a lot of foods, but I don't think I want to taste it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm thinking Mardi Gras. So I'm going to use, there we go, clean up some of my mess. Funny how I can see it from different angles. Okay, here we go. So now I want a green and a purple. Green and purple. Isn't green, gold, and purple Mardi Gras? Oh, I've got some more over here. Tell you guys, I did a really good job making a mess. Sorry for this sniffing. I don't know what set my nose off. Today I was green, gold, and purple. Yep, okay, thank you. I was eating my lunch. I usually have like a protein bar or something at lunch, and then a V8 and maybe some peanuts or something. And I was eating my bar and I choked a little bit, and then I had one of my famous sneezing spells because one must sneeze for 10 minutes, and I looked like I'd been crying for a week. And oh my gosh, I couldn't stop sneezing. My throat got all icky and it was just a mess. So see how that green looks so light? So now let's put this purple in here. I have a whole bunch of stuff ready to do some paint pouring. I almost ended up doing that this time because I'm just like, I'm running out of projects to marble. And oh, I have the biggest stack of stuff to epoxy. Okay, so there's purple. That green didn't do what I wanted it to do. But I don't know that this green's going to be much better. Oh, look at it push everything out of the way. Hey, we know the pushy color this evening. So we like the first green better. So let's put some more of that in. Whoops, did I just do the wrong one again? Looks like it. Apparently green is the color, the pushy color of today. All right. Let's go with this. I don't think I'm going to be happy with the green. We'll see how it shows. Now, as well as last Monday went, does that mean this Monday is going to be a little bit on the frustrating side? I should have done some more of those 5-inch squares. Those turned out so pretty. I would bring them in and show them to you, but I'm afraid to hold them over this tank at the way I'm going. I'll probably end up with them in there. Okay. So this is the item we're going to be marbling. I have 3 of these. A baby plunger. I wonder where I can get one of those. I have 3 of the glittered and 2 that are not glittered. So we're going to see how they go. And the iPad is frozen. Yay! So I won't be able to see comments, I don't think. Maybe I can see comments, but just not the photo. You can barely even see the, oh, and look at that purple run. All right. Before I do any more, I'm going to change this out. I'm not happy with the way that's behaving. We will go to a plan B. Let me see what happens if I rinse it very gently. There's one little spot of green I can see, maybe 2. Looks a little better now, but let's get that out of there. Okay, dropping the paper, dropping the bowl. I tell you, I am still having a Monday, guys. I didn't have a chance to glitter my big white ornaments that I bought, because that always works so well. I'm just about out of all of my white glitter. All right, so now I'm going to grab a paper towel and clean the rest of that. All right. There we go. Okay, So now we're going to move on to over there. Here's the white just in case. Here it is. All right. Paper towel. All right, trying again. So does anybody have any fun plans for Thanksgiving? I think it will probably just be my husband and I. My brother's coming over. That's not the purple I want. He's coming over the day after Thanksgiving, but he's just picking up a horse trailer and then headed back home. There we go. I know, I cannot believe it either. It's like, where did the time go? Now I kind of want to leave some of these open spots here. That's where the gold will show through. All right, so let's swirl this around. I still have my Halloween garland up. I need to get that taken down, and we're going directly to Christmas. And I have to go get the stuff out of storage. All right. Now let's try one of the non-glittered ones. Actually, that one I rinsed doesn't look half bad, except there's just two little spots of green on there. The green really didn't show. So this is the other one. Same, these are just 2-inch ornaments, and I measured this way across. And so these are the smallest ornaments that I have. I have 3 inches. The silver ones that I marbled in blue, those are 3 inches, and then the red and white ones that I did, those are 4 inches. So this one, I'm okay with it being not any open areas on it. So that it looks like it's kind of a pink now because that other purple that's in there, but it looks pretty. So let's try one with the glitter. We're going to try that over here. That turned out really pretty. I don't know if it's showing very well on the screen. Am I in a good position? You can definitely see the gold on here. Okay, let's do one more. These are so small, I can do several in one tank. Oh, it looks good. All right, so I have one more glittered one. I, of course, like the glittered ones better. I don't think anybody is surprised to hear me say that. Hopefully you can see it. Because my screen on my iPad is frozen again. Oh yeah. I have a whole bunch more of those. I didn't prep a whole bunch more, but I have a lot of them to do that I can do. Those are pretty. So I will set these aside so I don't run into them. And then after I'm done marbling, I'll go ahead and show them to you again. Okay, I put them on the floor in the other room so I didn't actually accidentally knock into them. Well, I am so bummed that I messed up that bowl. All right, so let's take this off of here. Now I need another suggestion for colors. The background is going to be white. So let me go get a sample of what I'm going to do. So this is a coaster. I don't know if you can see the gold on it or not. Gold and red, they're just beautiful. Am I in the center? And I'm going to do 4 more of these coasters. They have the cork backs on them. And they just turned out so pretty. Of course, I had to walk right by the ornaments, so tell me, what color combos should I try? Anyone have a thought? Oh, that's pretty good. Nobody has any suggestions for colors? Let's try blues again. I don't think I have a light blue in this paint. Shall we do red, white, and blue? Let's do that. Let me get the red out. I need a cup. I thought I had a bottle with red in it, but I apparently do not. At least the good red. Now the blue is not a true navy, it's a blue. I'm always a little disappointed when I try to mix a navy. I just can't get it right. All right, there we go. Napkin. I forgot to shake this one. Oh, maybe I'll have to try to look for something like that. A small sink plunger. You know, I know they make suction cups for tiles, but my husband had one when he put in our flooring, in our other house, but it was kind of big. Now I see what maybe a little bit of purple right there. I guess I can just avoid that spot. And of course I'm going to use the red first, because that red to me needs to be pushed so it doesn't look like pink. And if I have any veterans watching, I appreciate your service very, very much. I know Veterans Day was on Saturday. I have a family full of veterans. But I just wanted to express my thanks again. I would not be able to do what I'm doing without your sacrifice. All right. That looks pretty good to me. And I know if I put red in here again, it's going to spread out and I'm not going to be happy with it. So let's just go with what's here. And it's always interesting because the white of the paint and the white of whatever the piece that I'm doing are not quite the same, so you'll be able to see the white on white. All right, so let's see if I can get 2 tiles out of this tank. Because of my tendency to throw things, oh, I just saw something, but it went away and I missed it. I don't know who it was. I saw part of it. Thank you for you and your son. I appreciate what you've done. Okay, let's see what we get. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see it, it looks like a little bit of shadow. Oh, I should not be doing that. See the little drips it made in there? I can't put anything on that, but there's the red and blue. Wife of a 20-year veteran and mother of a former Marine. Oh, Tracy, I appreciate what they've done. I appreciate your sacrifice. My brother is retired Army. My husband is a former Navy man. My dad's Air Force. My two older daughters have Air Force boyfriends or former Air Force boyfriends. And then I know tons of people serving right now. All right. So I'm not liking this since I dripped in it, so we're going to take it out and do it again. All right. Yeah, my sister-in-law is Army, served in the Army. My brother's Army. Dad's Air Force. 2 boyfriends of my daughter's Air Force. Who else? Seems like I'm forgetting someone. I have a good friend that's retired Army National Guard. And then the kids that I know that are still serving. Okay, get the rest of that out of there. I don't know. I'm not liking the way that's looking. It's a little bit of bleed of the blue of all colors. Might end up washing these off. That is the upside about working with glassware or something, you know, a solid surface like that. If you don't like it, you can wash it off and try again. My brother was in Desert Storm. While he was over there, his retina detached, and he was blind in one eye, and now he has an artificial eye. I guess it's a prosthetic eye, is what I'm supposed to say. He got 2 different ones. They asked him if he wanted anything special, and he said he wanted a Terminator eye, and they gave him a Terminator eye. So he wore that at Halloween. Of course, I didn't know what he was. He goes, I said, well, what is that supposed to be? He goes, is it called a cyborg? I don't even know. And I said, but I don't know what that is either. He would just kind of put his head in his hands with me. I don't watch sci-fi movies, apparently. So I'm going to put a little bit more red in here than I did last time. I will pass that along. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, I am full of honor for our veterans. My oldest daughter, she's frustrated with her job, and she said, I've been thinking about commissioning in as an officer in Air Force or something, however you say that. I don't know what the correct terms are. And this is a kid who's just about as bossy as they come. Will argue with everybody about everything. Very opinionated. And I would just picturing her going through basic training makes me laugh. She would not do well. Just like her mom would have not done well with somebody yelling at me all the time. It's like, no, thank you. So we chuckle about that. We often used to say if somebody were to kidnap her when she was young, they'd bring her back because she never shush. She's always talking. All right. I feel like I have a little bit more red in here this time. My oldest daughter will call me nearly every day on her way home from work. She has to drive about the same distance I do, about an hour almost. Oh, that's a good choice too, Tracy. Yeah, I just knew that wasn't for me. Plus, I don't run. I never have. And if you ever see me running, you know there's trouble, so you better run also. Okay, let's try this again. All right, I will try not to throw the tile across the room. This one seems to have done just a little bit better. It's a little bit of shadowing, but not much. Of course, as soon as I say that, then I look at it and I see some. I wonder what like black, white, and gray would look like on here. Black is kind of a hard one, but maybe it would work. Oh, I don't like that at all. See my hesitation lines right there? I kind of paused apparently. I didn't think I did. It felt like I went in one smooth motion, but I did not. So that just tells me these are getting washed off. All right, I have another one, but I'm not even going to bother marbling it since I'm washing them off. Let's pull this off of here. I have an idea about something to do with marbled paper. So next week we're going to marble a little bit of paper just for this specific, if I can say that, or Pacific, like the kids used to say. For the specific project. Okay. All right. So let me pull you back up. If I get rid of the towel. Hi, Ramona. Oh, let me go get I can't move this. So let me run and get the ornaments and I'll show you how they look. Ramona, I thought of you today. So the green shows, see there's one little spot on that one. There's one of the little spots of green that shows. The purple shows up well. And the green shows on all the others. And there's one of the ones that's plain. And there's the other plain one. So I thought of you when I was prepping these, Ramona. I thought I better do some Mardi Gras colored ornaments. So I have lots more of the gold to do. Oh, they kind of do look like planets. I want to do, my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, she's a science teacher and she loves science, she loves space. And I've watched a paint pouring artist who does planets. I want to try it so badly for her and see if I can do it. But the lady that I watch has years of experience and she does beautiful work, and I struggle with just what I do, so I haven't been brave enough to try it yet, but one of these days we will. But that's all I have today. I'll wash the bowl off. We'll try it again next week with the paper, and then I will come live again when I make the paper into the project that I want to make to see how it turns out. And then between now and Monday, then Monday's Thanksgiving week, but I'm going to go ahead and go live, and let me know if there's something you'd like to see me marble. Pardon me. And then we can, I'll see if I can do it. Might as well try. So between now and then, have a fantastic week. If I get my stuff together, I might try some paint pouring. I prepped a whole bunch of stuff this weekend, so I'm pretty much ready to go. I have to tape some stuff off, but I can do that while I'm watching TV. So have a wonderful week, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate every thumbs up, every heart, every comment. All of that helps me, and it's wonderful. Every sprinkle is huge. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So remember, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. It doesn't cost you anything, and it might just make their day. So take care, everyone. I appreciate you. Bye. Oh, I'm glad you like them, Ramona. I'm going to make some more, too, just because they're fun.